Is anybody ready to cross Roman? Sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm Casualeann. Come with me. This conversation takes off with Liv Morgan, the Smackdown Women's Champion, needing a new appointment. My notes say appointment, not opponent. Alrighty? The gauntlet match with Sonya Deville, Aaliyah, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, and Shayna Baszler features an interesting choice for the winner. I'm watching this back and I'm thinking, this may be a Triple H special because Vince wasn't really into Shayna. Then they give the floor to Megan Morant, who's with Shayna Baszler. Now I know. Another open-ended question is posed. Morant is wondering what the Queen of Spades is feeling right now. Shayna thinks if you asked Liv Morgan who the last person she wanted to win the gauntlet match was, she'd say Shayna Baszler. This is what Shayna Baszler does. She takes limbs home. It's what she does every week. What do we think one-armed Liv Morgan is gonna do to her at Clash at the Castle? She says she's gonna do the same thing she does every week in Wales, which is put another limb in her briefcase. Shayna's Miss Money in the Bank 2023 then. It was refreshing to see her talk this time as a #1 contender and not just a griping tag team wrestler. There's more to be done here. I'm just waiting to see where it goes. Not a huge Shayna Baszler fan, I gotta admit, but she gave me a little intrigue and reestablished that body count accumulating smash mouth fighter that she was known for being at NXT. For JBL's part, Jackie is his favorite person, but he doesn't know why Liv is apologizing to Ronda. The controversy doesn't lie with Liv. It lies with the ref, spoken like a true heel. But now she has the chance to go on and become a great champion. If she'd lost to Rousey, she would be just a flash in the pan. He might have a little something there. A lot of Money in the Bank cash-ins with short reigns haven't gone all that well. So there's a kernel of truth in it. Camp points out the target of Liv's weakened arm and Shayna Baszler being a similar opponent to Rousey, and Jackie emphasizes her having time now to prepare and to strategize before Clash at the Castle. Following the commercial break, we get a replay of Ricochet's win over Baron Corbin. I don't know how believable this was after all his losses, but it was a fresh matchup, so hey, more of them. Not that exact match because it's not fresh anymore, but more fresh matches. Jackie gushes about Pat McAfee's breakdown frame by frame of his win at SummerSlam with a field goal kick right between Corbin's golden gloves. They go to the Viking Raiders and Kofi getting a fast roll-up victory over Ivar, I think? Not quite. But Morant asks how he feels getting revenge. I kind of want it open. Not repetitive, but all right. Kofi says it didn't feel good. It felt great to avenge his brother Woods. We, the universe, think that because the New Day comes out with the pink and the rainbows and the unicorns that they can't turn it up when they need to. And when people start to mess with their friends, that's when they turn it up. He says that Woods would have done the same thing for E would have done the same thing for him. That's how they work. Just ask Eric and Ivar. He continues, he's got pieces of wood here, but they probably have them in their backs and their arms and their sides. So when they wake up and they're hurting, they'll know it's because of him. Kofi did that to them. Here, marks. This wood is for Woods. He starts cackling. Xavier's wood in the backs of the Viking Raiders. Kofi did that to them. So they almost had me taking their simple selves seriously. I, for one, never thought that they couldn't fight, that they couldn't run and gun. I just thought the higher-ups didn't care. Just stop. Why do our men have to be the emasculated ones? And yeah, Goldust, Adrian Street, but they still kicked butt. It's like part Barnum and Bailey, part Shawshank, but with none of the substance. After that, I was hot. I was mad, just like I am talking about it now all over again. So I hoped that the final guest would have me in a better mood. So they showed the end of the Drew McIntyre promo, or more accurately, the return of one Karrion Killer Control Your TikTok and Don't Stop Rockin' Narrative Kross. I like tough Kross with hair. Scarlett I can take or leave, but she's not for me. She's to make him feel special. And good for the guys. The Shinsuke Nakamura and Ludwig Kaiser's match discussion follows, and Shinsuke looks legit for the first time in quite a time. Megan Morant has the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship with her. Shinsuke says it wasn't easy tonight, but Ludwig couldn't do anything without Gunther's help. Gunther wants to be a sexy man. He'll teach him what a sexy man is in the ring. He's going to be an Intercontinental Champion again. I guess the belt is sexy? Sure. Why not? They got the biggest laugh from me for the show. Easily. Shin's still a little hard to understand, but they're not trying to cover him with random interruptions. They're not trying to cover him with Rick Boogs or someone else like a Rick Boogs. I say stick with the backstage stuff. That's enough to keep him away from the idiocy and the what chants, and he'll get easier to understand. And that's not just for him, that's for us too. That's for our listening. Them even trying is a beautiful thing to see. Jackie asks JBL what a sexy man in the ring actually is, and he says he's never been accused of being one. He's heard thousands of promos in his time, and he has no idea what that means. But it was entertaining as can be. I agree, JBL. He's crazy, and that's one of the reasons people love him. But about the Karrion Kross return, JBL expresses him being impressed with Karrion Kross. The Romans held the title for so long that the person who dethrones him will become an instant legend. He notes UK being a hotbed for wrestling, that if Drew McIntyre wins, the ovation he receives will top Daniel Bryan winning the World Championship at WrestleMania 30, or as King called it, Yeselmania. So my rating, the pavement on Competence Road continues to be smooth. There are freer promos, more personality, great stuff. One thing that could have made it better was for the interview's question to not be how do you feel each and every segment, but the answers made up for that. I give this show a 4 out of 5. It was pretty good. For a must watch, it's gotta be Shinsuke Nakamura. It was the funniest, most entertaining promo of the night, and it was concise. It didn't take all day. What do you all think? Is Nakamura about to be Intercontinental Champion again? How does Liv Morgan escape from the clutches of Shayna Baszler? Let me know down in the comments. And be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tap that bell icon to make sure you get notifications for when new videos come out. Thank you all so much, as always, for watching, and I'll see you soon.